Hello everybody, I'm John Good, and welcome to my first episode of Animation Academy. Today, we're gonna get ready to animate 7-Eleven logo. So, we were gonna get prepared for that one. So, let's draw something good. So, on the first step, let's draw a square. And we're gonna use a same square where it has two sides of square, which is canvas. It has no one. That's a good one. Now we need to draw a number 7. And this is a number 7 right here, with a cross out on the side of a 7. It's a pretty cool one. Right now we're going to size. We have to size a little bit. We have to E with a first letter of the word 11. And the second letter is the letter L. It is the letter E. V. E. N. So that's why we'll draw 7-Eleven logo. So right now we have to copy and paste. Just stop. Okay. Paste it 5 times. That's it. It took a lot of work to do that. And then so we're coloring the. Well, this is the part of a 7. We have to on the bottom of the 7. That's a pretty cool one. That's why we'll put the 7-Eleven right here on this one. So that's why you draw 7-Eleven. So right before that, so let's take a twist and see how to animate 7-Eleven. And with a major twist. So we have to copy it and paste it 5 times. So this is gonna be like. So this is gonna be the light show. So we have to do a light show for the 7-Eleven. Well, this is going to be a lot of work to do. So here we go. The first take of 7-Eleven animation. Did you see that? This is the 7-Eleven animation light show animation. This is a pretty cool animation. So we might make a movie, and we'll type 7-Eleven animation light show animation. Save it to the photos. That's why you put 7-Eleven right here in this one. That's how we animate this 7-Eleven. When we come back, let me show you how we're gonna draw Slurpee. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Animation Academy. Today we're gonna get ready to draw how to draw a Slurp along with the Slurpee. This is gonna be exciting. So let's draw a Slurpee. So we have to draw a cup with a hexagon thing. And this is this is like a half a circle where you just pretend that I was going to be like a good old the size of a dodgeball, stuff like that. So let's size it up a little bit, and we'll pretend it's a straw. We'll draw a straw. So, if you hear this, because so this is so we'll draw a product, which is 7 E L V V E N. So this is a product of a 7-Eleven logo that is a trademark, because this is that's his own idea. So today is the National 7-Eleven Day. So we're gonna draw a Slurpee logo right now with a traditional signature. That's how we say it traditionally. This is a pretty cool Slurpee. But first we go into color with a red draw with a straw. So we're going to. So this is we're going. Wow. Goodness gracious. This is a nice one. Well, that's a pretty cool one. So no, that's just, we have to keep this one. Yeah. Only with autism knows how to stop screaming when I do the animation. Right now, we have to redraw it again into something a little bit more originalized. This is like they're a pretty cool one. This is so we're gonna okay, and we have to put all of the letters. So this is gonna be a lot of interest to do. Okay, we're gonna add it to the a blueberry, a light blueberry to the coloring into that one. This is a okay. We're going to put this is a blueberry Slurpee. We're going to copy it, and we'll paste it. We're gonna do this is gonna be a lot of work to do, like how to paste this thing. Right now, let's take a look at. Let's start the animation with a 7-Eleven Slurpee, the slurp action. That's not that great. So let's do it longer, okay? Let's do it a little longer. Okay, we have to that's it. That's how do we animate on that one. That's why we animate the 7-Eleven Slurpee. Okay, we have to make a click on the movie. And we'll save the photos. That's how we put the Slurpee on the animation list. When we come back, we're gonna animate some more. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Animation Academy. This is my first episode of it for that one. Oh, my bad. Okay. Hello, welcome back to the Animation Academy. I'm your host, John Good. I'm sorry about that. This is my phone, by the way. And today we're going to continue to draw the 7-Eleven day animation stuff. Today we're gonna draw the 7-Eleven horizontal logo. I need to pronounce it correctly. So let's take a look at let's draw this. First, we need to rectangle, and then we'll add another rectangle to that. This we'll add it to the 7. This is a 7 on the left. We'll put the square on the right next to the 7. Well, first letter is E. L E V E N. That's how we draw it. Now we have to write, or we have to color it with a good old green. We have to color with a red. And this is it. How do we then we'll cut this 7 the whole one in half. And then we'll change it and then change the full color into the half color. The red is half of a bottom of the 7, and number 2 is the orange one, which is a 7. That's how we color it. So so first we have to copy and paste 5 times. So that's why we're gonna reanimate it with the same light show from that one. Well, this is that's. So now we're gonna do it frame by frame. So don't rush in when you do the animate for that one. If you rush in, just ask your supervisor of the animator. This is why how do we animate this light show? Without any further complaints, let's animate. That's why we animate this animation. That's why we put the 7-Eleven logo right here. Alright, we have to make a movie. And we'll save it to photos. Then we'll put those things on a photo album. That's why how do we animate that thing? Well, that's it for the Animation Academy. I'm your host, John Good. This is a very first episode of Animation Academy, inspired by Eric Goldberg, the Disney animator legend himself. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, John Good, and remember, at Autumnzum, you must create yourself.